302 days since Microsoft announced its new and upcoming operating system, and now we are here at the release of Windows 10. It's been a long wait from the versatile Windows 7 and the disappointing Windows 8. Is it worth the wait? If you've been a long-time user of Windows 7 who didn't bother to go Windows 8, is it now the time to upgrade? Or if you're a Windows 8 user, have you been disappointed and now trying to take the revenge? Today I'm going to show you the pros and cons of Windows 10 and help you decide whether to bite the bullet or stick with what you have. From the fact that Windows 10 is provided free at no cost, to the amazing voice-activated Cortana personal assistant, the new state-of-the-art DirectX 12 low-level API, and it's the end of the cycle. There will be no Windows 11, no Windows 12. Oops, but don't get too excited. We'll also explore the dark side of Windows 10.
Most powerful corporations, generating annual revenue of $40 billion. Oh, crap. Hold on. I can fix this. Son of a
bitch. Windows 10 brings back the Start menu. It had been missing ever since Windows 8, which replaces it with a very intrusive full start screen. If you're a Windows 7 or Windows 8 user, you'll very much welcome this Start menu because it's a hybrid. It's a Windows 7 Start menu blended with the lifestyles from the Windows 8. Microsoft went through great efforts to make Windows 10 work seamlessly for both touchscreen devices and computers that rely mostly on a mouse and keyboard, unlike Windows 8 that leans more toward touchscreen use. The new Continuum feature will allow seamless switching between mobile and desktop uses. It allows mobile devices to become full-fledged desktop computers once connected to the correct displays and inputs. With the Xbox app, you can now use your PC, laptop, or even mobile display for playing games from the Xbox console. Not only that, you can also record your gaming session, edit the footage, and upload it to the internet. Windows 10 is going to support cross-device gameplay, that is, you can play a same game on PC against someone who plays on the Xbox console, or you can start game journey from the PC and finish it in your Xbox console. You can obtain a stripped-down version of the Microsoft Word, Excel, and PowerPoint if you're using mobile devices 10-inch or smaller. They are Microsoft Word Mobile, Excel Mobile, and PowerPoint Mobile, and they are touch-based, although not as fully featured as the original Office applications. But for most mobile users, this will be more than enough for their needs. Windows 10 allows you to see what kinds of content, whether apps, photos, or videos, and how much those contents are using your hard disk space. This allows for quick decision on what type of content to clear the hard disk space. Windows 10 also seems to operate faster than Windows 7 on the same hardware level, and it has a fast startup feature that writes your system files into a master file and resume it instead of killing it and restarting from scratch. It allows you to boot Windows in no time. These all are especially true if you're using SSDs. With Windows 10, you can now sit in front of your computer and it will automatically recognize you. It allows for logging into your computer without even typing a password. This new Windows Hello feature utilizes camera image or infrared recognition, and it can also use fingerprint readers. It is something Microsoft has never done before on desktop PCs. A virtual personal assistant that can recognize your voice and helps you with your schedules or reminds you about any list. It can also answer your questions by utilizing web search or local search. You will now actually talk to your computer as never before. Unfortunately, Cortana will collect each and every information about you, much like a friend robot, and then send these informations right to the Microsoft's cloud server. but you can disable Cortana along with its collecting information via a simple toggle. DirectX 12 is the biggest DirectX release since DirectX 10 9 years ago, and similar to its competitors, the AMD Mantle and Max Metal, it is now a low-level programming interface, which means programmers get closer control to the metal, aka the graphics hardware. This will translate to better gaming performance in the upcoming game titles. Yes, you're not going to see Windows 11, Windows 11.5, or even Windows 12. Windows 10 is the end of the cycle. Microsoft will release perpetual, and I mean it, perpetual updates, bug fixes, and improvements to the Windows 10. This is seriously a big thing that you need to consider. No major release means that Microsoft is going to really listen to user feedback to continually improve it. Well, not really 100% free, but all the goodies and features I've mentioned before come for free to those users of previous Windows 7 and 8. So yes, it is free, but only for those who already owned Windows 7 or Windows 8. This policy will last for 1 year, so you might not want to miss the chance. And this is a great strategy from Microsoft to hugely expand new adopters of Windows 10. But hold on, don't get too excited. Now we're going to explore the dark side of Windows 10. Windows 10 has a lot, and I mean a lot of bugs and issues, whether software or hardware compatibility issues. Even during Microsoft's review demonstration of Windows 10, the PC rebooted due to blue screen. Windows 10 is still new anyway, you shouldn't expect it to work 100% in all situations. But it's a great concern if you use your PC for businesses and rely on its stability. You might not want to be an early adopter, but rest assured that Microsoft is rolling daily fixes and updates.
Let's plug it in. It's going to say, hey, I see you plugged in a new device, and it's going to load in the appropriate drivers. You'll notice that this scanner build, whoa.
Whoa, who doesn't know Solitaire? That card game favorite among bored and lazy office workers. Now, you have to pay monthly for the premium version of this game. Yes, monthly. These premium features include the ability to fight another opponent or join a tournament, and also you can earn virtual credits, though I still don't know what it's used for. How much Windows 10 is giving top access and privileges to its users? Well, it is debatable, but I guess not much, considering that so far, with every release of Windows, Microsoft has been implementing more and more restrictions to the user. On top of that, with Windows 10, Microsoft is trying to wring every information about you, especially with the new Cortana personal assistant. But time will eventually tell. Instead of a single place where you can control all of your Windows settings, Windows 10 confusingly distributes control settings over 2 places. The control panel, which you already know in Windows 7, and the Settings Metro app. Although they are rather intuitive so you won't easily get confused, many people still prefer to have a single control panel that controls everything on their operating system. Well, this is actually not going to bother most users out there, but if you're a constant user of VPN, that is Virtual Private Network, then you might have to consider this, because a certain user report says that Windows 10 VPN client mostly isn't working, causing troubles with the internet connection. But again, you may hope for this to be fixed since Microsoft is rolling out continual updates daily. Well, that is all the bits and pieces and the most important things you need to know about Windows 10. I hope it helps you decide whether to stick with your current operating system or just jump on the wagon. But my personal opinion is that many, and I mean many, Windows 7 or 8 users will migrate. Windows 10 is sort of the middle ground. Its change is not overly dramatic, unlike the radical jump from Windows 7, which is desktop-based, to Windows 8, which leans more toward mobile or touchscreen use. Many people love stability and gradual change, especially businesses, and Windows 10 represents this. Not to mention that Windows 10 is free for those who own Windows 7 and 8, and also the fact that it is the last ever Windows major release. It all means Microsoft is trying hard to lure and migrate people to adopt Windows 10. The more general public adopts Windows 10, the more program developers will migrate too. Sooner or later, it will be you. Well, thank you for watching, and please come again to my channel for more interesting news and stories. Goodbye. Enjoy.